Dear esteemed participants, my name is Anastasija Čupis. I'm a doctoral candidate at the Parisian National University in Ukraine and visiting researcher at the Södertörn University in Sweden. I have the honor and privilege to present my speech today. Since the beginning of full-scale invasion of Ukraine on the 24th of February 2022, Russian military, high-ranking officials and civil servants have committed more than 400 violations of international laws. The list of violations includes the targeted attack on civilian sites, resulting in damage to 1,500 medical facilities, approximately 4,000 educational institutions, and 900 cultural heritage sites, along with the destruction of 500 churches. The large quantity of destruction of the above-mentioned objects indicates the non-selective nature of shelling of civilian objects by Russian army. The next group of crimes is the abduction of people, including children, the illegal detention and deportation to the territory of the Russian Federation. Russia illegally holds more than 20,000 Ukrainian civilian hostages and almost 20,000 children who were illegally taken outside Ukraine. It is also necessary to mention deliberate killings, tortures, and sexual violence. Since February 2022, more than 10,000 civilians have been killed and 90,000 have been injured. As of February 2024, Russian military and their action have killed 527 children and 1,224 children have been injured. The Office of the Prosecutor General of Ukraine recorded 235 cases of sexual violence. The victims' ages range from 4 to 82 years old. 66 cases of sexual violence by Russian soldiers, committed by Russian soldiers in Ukraine have already been solved. All these crimes become known thanks to citizens' appeals and the constant work of law enforcement agencies of Ukraine, governmental bodies, and the result of cooperation between civil society activists, journalists, who documented war crimes on the territory of Ukraine. Ukraine has also developed a mobile app that allows a citizen to submit evidence of war crime directly to the database of the Office of the Prosecutor General of Ukraine. In March 2022, human rights NGOs formed two coalition, Ukraine 5 AM and the Tribunal for Putin. This coalition conduct interviews with war crime victims and witnesses, performed OCNT investigations, document war crime scenes through photos and videos, and note any unique military identifiers. The biggest challenge for the documentation teams at the beginning of their work was that they had no such experience, and each of the coalition organizations had to develop their own methodology for working with victims, witnesses, and targeted attacked targets. Documenting war crimes during the war is a unique challenge for Ukraine. Unlike other countries that usually document war crimes after the end of the war and after the establishment of a special tribunal, Ukraine approach captures events in real time. While this can complicate the fact-finding process, it can also psychologically traumatize interviewees and investigators. Another challenge for Ukraine is the lack of trained personnel who can carry out these activities efficiently and quickly, both on the part of authorized state bodies and in the public sector, as the number of cases is extremely high. Russian full-scale war in Ukraine is characterized by digitalization of warfare, where the digital footprint left behind aids online investigators in collecting data to identify perpetrators. One such case involved a victim's stolen cell phone being used by a Russian soldier, allowing investigators to track military movements, equipment, names and positions throughout cloud storage. These findings are carefully analyzed and passed on to law enforcement for action. Investigative teams utilize various data sources, including propaganda media reports and satellite images to gather evidence of war crimes.